Hey guys, Nick Kellar, Greg Brock, Atlas Premier Realty. We're coming to you with another business spotlight. Today we are visiting with a good friend of Atlas and ours personally, Ross Albers. So we'll jump right into it. Ross, what do you do?
I'm an attorney here in town, handle criminal, DUI, traffic, personal injury, estate planning matters. So a little bit of everything. I have probably 4 or 5 attorneys on the team right now, so we can handle most areas of law that I think people are going to come in contact with, or make a referral out to somebody that we know.
Yeah. And you've been actually really busy lately with the growth of your own practice. Can you just talk to where you're growing to and why it was important to you to look into the growing in those areas?
Yeah, sure. You know, one of my strategies is to merge with and acquire other law firms, in particular older attorneys that might be nearing the age of retirement and might just decide to close their shop down and they just go away, and I've sort of offered them another opportunity to say, well, don't do that, come on board with me and we'll keep your practice alive since you work so hard. And what's nice too is then we've been able to add other practice areas so that, you know, if we get a client who is in an accident, we can then talk to them about their estate, or perhaps they, you know, got a speeding ticket or something like that. So by adding other law firms, we've been able to add other areas of practice because I don't do everything personally, but I have people on my team that do that.
You're able to offer more services for people rather than just personal injury or something to that effect.
Exactly.
It doesn't just stop there.
Nope.
More value.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Awesome. You're not originally from Westminster, correct?
No, I grew up in Northern Virginia, went to Chantilly High School, and eventually made my way to Westminster because my wife, as we were talking about earlier, does pharmaceutical sales, and Westminster, Carroll County was part of her territory, and we were living in Federal Hill at the time in my bachelor pad, and she sort of dragged me out of the Federal Hill scene and said, I want to move to Westminster. And she's originally from Derby Line, Vermont, which is about 2 blocks from Canada, and so in her mind, Westminster was a little bit more like Derby Line, Vermont than Federal Hill, downtown Baltimore City was, and so we made our way here.
Awesome. Well, we're pumped you're here. Why do you feel that it's important to be downtown and on the main street here in Westminster?
I think it gives you more visibility, quite frankly. It's easier to tell people sort of where you're located, that, oh, we're on Main Street and right next to Paradiso, or do you know where Ting is? Yeah, that's where we are. But also, I think it gives you opportunity to really interact with some of the other business owners here in town if you were maybe somewhere outside of town. You know, I can walk pretty much anywhere I need to go here, have lunch, take meetings, things like that. So that's why Main Street is sort of an important location for us. And it's close to the courthouse too, which is only, you know, a couple blocks away.
Kind of helps, right?
Exactly, that sort of helps too.
That's your office somewhere, right?
Yep.
Something really unique about you, Ross, is that you're not originally from this area. You've set roots in this area. You're not just an attorney. You are really active outside of just you practicing law.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about what else you do and why you feel that's important?
Yeah, sure. I got involved in the Boys and Girls Club and their campaign to build this new building downtown, which has been complete. And, you know, I've told the story before, but I'll keep it short. Essentially, my grandfather in post-World War II Germany and Berlin went around and set up sort of youth organizations for the German youth and taught them about democracy and on to just giving them food and school supplies. Wow. And at one point, he was serving 10,000 German youth Christmas dinner. And so for me, I've always had a desire to sort of want to continue on his legacy. And the Boys and Girls Club is an opportunity for me to do that. It may not be 10,000 kids here in Westminster, but, you know, even if it's just 700, I think that has a huge impact. And, you know, I played lacrosse in college, and so getting involved with an organization like WACS and coaching lacrosse, while I didn't do it this past season because I have a young daughter and a pregnant wife, it was hard to get permission to leave every night to go coach lacrosse. That was something I enjoyed doing. And so, yeah, those are probably the 2 organizations I've gotten the most involved with. And, you know, McDaniel College, with the Chamber of Commerce, things like that.
You volunteer with the city, too.
Yeah, I'm on planning and zoning, which has been really interesting to sort of learn about the process of how businesses and cities grow and the hurdles that people have to jump through to make that happen. And so I'm excited about that opportunity to be part of sort of the vision and future of Westminster in particular.
Really awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I know personally, I'm really excited that you're here and you've set your roots here, and I think Westminster's lucky to have you for all the things that you are doing locally. So if people want to help you as well and maybe send some business your way, how do they get in touch with you?
Yeah, the easiest way is through our website, rossalbers.com, or you could always call us at 443-457-3890, but probably through the website, rossalbers.com. Or, I try to emulate a little bit what you guys do with sort of Facebook, social media content. So, maybe you've seen this face in other places. Hopefully, maybe a billboard at one time, but I don't do that anymore.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's probably the best way to reach out to us.
And I'll also say personally, I've reached out to him a few times, and he's quick to respond. We interact with him personally, not your attorney-esque type of personality. Just a regular guy.
Except for that one night that you had to call me.
Yeah, that was a late night, right?
Okay,
So yeah, we're like Greg said, we're real lucky to have him here in Westminster. Going to be a big part of the community. We're excited to visit with him. We're excited to do things in the future with him. And if you or anyone you know needs an attorney or just has a legal question, he's accessible. His team's accessible. We definitely encourage you to reach out to him. So thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks,
as always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Greg or I. We always appreciate your support, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.
Thanks.